Hey Richard, this is Eric from Web Ethics Solutions, and today I'm going to do a website review for you as far as the things that need to be improved on your website and what we can help improve. So, this website review will be about 15 minutes or less, won't take up too much of your time. And so, I'm going to go over the four top things that I saw that need to be improved. Um, with your website. So the first thing I saw is you have a brochure website, not a website that sells. So you want to think of your website as part of your sales team. It is your sales machine, okay? So you don't want a website that a client can just kind of look at a brochure and get the same thing. You want a website that sells your products and drives them to come to the restaurant. So number two, you don't collect names and emails of your visitors. That's something you definitely should do. A couple of ideas. You can offer like 10% off your second meal or 10% off your first meal if you join the newsletter. I saw there you you ask people to check out your Facebook page or your monthly recipes. Well, you can collect people's names and have that as the reason for them to join your newsletter, the monthly recipes, and then you send them something once a month, right? So that's an idea. You should definitely do that. Build your customer base that way. Number three, you don't have any customer recommendations on your website. You can either have them on your website or you can link them to Yelp, to your Google reviews, or like I said, put the reviews on your site. And I kind of show you with our other sites how we do that. And number four, your purchase gift card tab doesn't work. So when I click on it, it goes to this GoDaddy page. So that's something that definitely needs to be fixed. You either need to get rid of that tab or put a link in there where it goes to where they can buy the gift card because that looks really unprofessional. So that's something that definitely needs to be addressed. Okay. So let's scroll down here. I looked through your website and I just want to go over the things that I noticed that can be fixed. This is good. This is good. The header's good. I think this text is too small, in my opinion. Doesn't need to be really big, but it's too small. I'm kind of squinting to look at it, to read it. You want to make it easy for your clients to learn about your restaurant, about your product, especially if they're on mobile. If they're on mobile, you don't want them to have to, because most people look at things on their mobile phone, right? Websites and things of that nature. So you don't want them to have to squint and look or have to blow up their phone to zoom in order to read this text. It's too small, so I would make it a little bigger just to make it easier for the customer to find out a little bit more about you and your restaurant. This is fine. Now, on this page, here's the issue. Number one, this is not clickable. Your address. Again, you got to think mobile. Okay, Richard, mobile. So if I'm on my mobile and I can't just click on this address and get your directions and then just pop up and then Google Map pops up, then that makes it harder for me to get to you. And you got to understand in this day and age, people just want to click on something. They want to click on it and they want it to work and they want to be able to find you easily. So that's one thing that's definitely could cost you customers. Um, the emails click, that's good. The number, this is a big no-no, Richard. Your number isn't click to call. Anywhere you put your phone number on your website, you want it to be click to call. Because remember, most people are looking at your website via mobile. Of course, you're going to have people who look at the website laptop, but especially mobile, if they want to call you, you want them to be able to click on this number and they just be able to call you. So that's a big thing that needs to be improved because this is all about driving traffic to your restaurant and having people come to your restaurant. Okay, if I have to pull over and dial your number, that's just a headache for me as a consumer. um, yeah, uh, this is too small. Also, you're saying write to us. Um, this would be a good place to have and the email to collect the name and email. You can use a company like MailChimp. It's free. It doesn't even cost you any money because you're saying write to us and then the emails, and then I have to go over here and click the email and write to you. Maybe I don't want to do all that, right? So this either can be removed or should be replaced with some type of email opt-in. Again, the text is too small. Text is too small, in my professional opinion. This is fine. These pictures look great. Your food looks great, by the way. And make a reservation. That's a nice call to action. Now here, it's clickable, the address in the email, which is fine, but there's no clickable number down here. And then, so there's not one on the website, but when I go to your mobile, there's one there, but it doesn't work. So when I click on it, the number doesn't even come up in my phone automatically. I just click. If you want to test it, go to your mobile and click on this number that's supposed to be there. It doesn't even click. And also, there's just too much empty space here. And that's MoPro's fault, because with MoPro, because they have a template, they're limited to what they can do. So a lot of MoPro websites have these big empty spaces. So this is a website that we're working on. So let me show you what I mean, Richard. See here? There's no big old empty space, right? There should never be these big gaps of spaces, right? You should have a map here, like here. You should have a map. The reason you should have that map is because it's going to help your SEO rankings. And then I can go here as a consumer. I can just click directions. Bam, it's automatically in the map. And then this is going to help your SEO rankings. Here, you see here how we have on one of our website, call us, click to call, bam. Click to email, bam, get directions. You don't have that here. On your home page, where you're trying to drive traffic, you don't have that. And then you have this big empty gaps, these empty spaces. It's not a deal breaker. It just looks unprofessional. It looks copy and paste. And again, that's because of the MoPro template. They're limited because they use a template. We don't use templates. We build our websites from scratch. We have 20 people on our staff that will help build your website. So that's a big issue there. Okay. And then let's go to the all your menu pages are fine. I went through them, so there's no need for us to go through those. Yeah, I mean, they're fine. We can spice them up a little bit here and there as far as the background, but overall they're fine. So I wouldn't worry too much about those. Now the Find Us page. Here's the number one issue. Look at this, Richard. Big space. Big space. Okay, then you scroll down. There's a non-clickable street address, a non-clickable phone number, and a non-clickable email address. So remember, any type of contact information, number, email, directions, all need to be clickable. So you have on your home page, it's clickable at the bottom, and then on your Find Us page, it's not clickable at all. The directions, the number, or the email. Your website needs to be consistent on every page, if that makes sense, right? And again, as soon as I go here, it's just a blank page. I'm like, okay. I scroll down, oh, there's the text, but this looks so unprofessional. If anything, you should have a map here. The map that we have here, you should have a map here. But there never should be this big gap. Again, that looks like copy and paste. It looks like a template, the template that MoPro uses. And this is all on MoPro's end, not yours. That just looks unprofessional. And then you say write to us. And then the opt-in thing is to the right, but the right to us is here. It's down to the left. This should be on top of this, right? So maybe push this down and line up the right to us header with the C Peddler header and have this down. It just looks weird. And then there's this big gap here. It looks unprofessional. And then again, all this gap here. And then you have a number here, but the click to call doesn't work, right? So I click on it and nothing happens. Even on your mobile, the mobile version, when I clicked on it, nothing happens. So that's a big no-no. It makes it harder for your clients to come to your restaurant to find you. Again, you're a business owner. You want people to come to your restaurant, but as a business owner, you want to make it as easy as possible for people to find your business and do business with you. If you make it difficult for them, then you're going to lose people. The blog, not needed. Definitely get rid of this blog. The reason why, here's the main reason why, Richard. You haven't blogged on this blog in almost 4 years. So it looks like you're not keeping up with the business. It's outdated. And here's the thing: at the end of the day, Richard, you're not a blogger. You're a business owner. You don't have time to blog. What you can do if you want to put out content like this, what you can do is take this content from the blog and add it to the newsletter when you start collecting names and emails and send it out once a week or once a month here. So get rid of that blog. It's outdated. It's not needed. It makes you look unprofessional, and it makes it look like you're not keeping up with the business. So that we can definitely need to get rid of that. The about page, the about is fine. Again, the spacing is always an issue. The text is too small, again, in my opinion, my professional opinion. The view of the restaurant, that's great. I mean, you could put a little bio about you and a picture about you, make it more personal, make the customer feel like they know you and the restaurant, not just the restaurant. This is cool. I like this. Take a tour, the 3D tour. That's very cool. Nice touch. Make a reservation. Fine. Again, this doesn't work. Big old space. That's a no-no. Let's go up here, Richard, about page. And on this page also, before I forget, on the about page, you can put customer reviews also here. So you can put them on the side, or you can put them link them to the Yelp or the Google reviews. That's another thing you can do here. Because look, like on our website here, right? They have it on the home page. You scroll down, bam, happy customer reviews, and then they have the reviews right here of the. Are they gonna have the reviews? We're not finished with this website yet, but they're gonna have reviews of clients on the home page. So you can put it on the home page, or you can put it on the about page, or again, you can link it to your Yelp. I looked at your Yelp. You have good reviews, your Google reviews, however you want to do it. But you want some social proof. People always want social proof to hear about what others are saying, because what they're going to do is when they go to your website, they're going to go back into Google and then look at the reviews. So you might as well just get everything done on one trip, and they can just see reviews right on your website. Let's see what else here. About page. I think these other pages were fine. Yeah, these pages were fine. Again, text too small in my opinion. In the market. Yep, this is fine. Again, the text is too small. Again, this number, I can't click on it. And it's too small. I could barely see it. Can't click on it. Text here is a little cluttered and too small. Again, like I said, too big of a space gap here. Okay, Richard, so let's just kind of go over just a quick review. Number one, you have a brochure website, not a website that sells. You want your website to drive traffic to your restaurant, have people call you, have people get directions. That's what you want. Number two, you don't collect names and emails. That's definitely something you should do. Again, have people opt in by offering monthly recipes, or 10% off the first meal, or 10% off their next meal. You don't have any customer recommendations. Again, I would recommend putting them on the front page, or linking your Yelp reviews and your Google reviews there. I suggest you do that. And then again, this purchase gift card, you got to get rid of this tab because it doesn't work. It looks unprofessional. And then let's see, you have the social media here, so you're good to go. Yeah, Richard. So those are all things that definitely need to be fixed and are losing you potential customers. So that's something we can definitely help you fix. So I look forward to hearing from you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll follow up with you, and then we can move forward from there. Thank you for your time. Take care. Bye bye.